MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's in there for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the designated hitter.
Here's the pitch.
Polanco.
Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Buxton is a guy some would regard as a defense first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good battle. Count remains full. Buxton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now, Mitch Garver. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Kepler the next to grab a bat. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bassett, a right-hander going 6'5". He's got a sinker, a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and a changeup. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, out.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Misses, ball 2. Hit to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Davis now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 20.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Heading after it is Kepler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. Here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kepler's there for it. 1 away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Stephen Piscotty goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Hard hit towards center. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The designated hitter.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. At the plate, Byron Buxton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The batter, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to post.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Chris Davis next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Bounce to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Riding in once again, Mitch Garver. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here's the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Josh Donaldson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. And that brings up Chad Pinder. A matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lays off 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
2-0 count, the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 22.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, and it's gone. In now, Marcus Semien.
The batter, number 10.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 to short. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Struck him out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Digging in. And a ground out on his line to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Up high. 2-1 now.
Now 2-1.
Line to the right side. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone. JB be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kepler.
He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Chad Pinder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Now the A's designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 22.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
With the traditional 7-inning stretch.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
22. Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Miguel Sano is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jorge.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Byron Buxton would be next. Turned on down the line. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Marcus Semien. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now. A bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
On the ground to second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Chapman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Lou Trevino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There goes Buxton in the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Trevino certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
He's set, now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Ball one.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-1 home. None out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Max Kepler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. A 1 pitch on its way.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Canha. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in now, Chad Pinder. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And the pitch. Rogers, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's got a sinker, a slider, and a curveball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
5-2 the final today. The Minnesota Twins hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Homer Bailey takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.